All right, stream, stream done started.
Say what?
Said the stream done started.
First and foremost, let me say this. Anyone who listens to this maybe in the future, or maybe now, I'm going to say right here, right now, because I know it's going to be a time when I'm going to have to come back to this and remind people that I've been high on myself and others have been high on me too. I bring one of the most insightful, most dynamic boxing point of views within the game. There's no one who has a boxing mind. So, and with that being said, no one truly can match me within this sport when it comes to speaking and talking at a certain point of view and seeing everything from a bird's eye view within the game. I can't stop doing this, and I've been telling people about some of these players who are before the game, before some of the certain moments.
It'll be a big help. That way I can just throw it in the bag.
Before some of the sessions that they have, before certain big fights are being made with the fighters that I'm already high on, and then people get surprised. You can't get surprised with someone that you speak on. Because like I said, I've got one of the most insightful views to the game. So with that being said, there has to be some respect. There has to be some form of respect that comes, you know what I'm saying? Because this isn't easy. This isn't easy. And it gets to a point, people start to get a little sidetracked and they get lost. That's why I need it within the game. They need my voice that offers something that not a lot of other boxing commentators are able to bring. See, I don't even truly call myself a commentator. You know what I'm saying? I could do this all day.
Bro.
I truly just believe in the title of just having a bird's eye view within the game. I bring a point of view to the game that no one else can. I see things that other fighters, coaches, trainers, commentators can't. You know what I mean? It's that simple. It's truly that simple, and it's remarkable. I truly give myself a pat on the back, not only for the awareness, but just from a young age, just being able to truly notice talent. I am a talent seeker. I have talent. When I see it, it's very easy for me to identify someone who has true talent and someone who's a fraud. Some of those frauds, I can name them right now. We'll start at the biggest one. Eastside Pitbull Cruz. Eastside Pitbull Cruz, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, however you want to say his name, is one of the biggest frauds within the boxing game. Never thought he was good. Still don't think he's good. And the reason being, like I was explaining to Cheetah, Harvey, and the corner. I was explaining to him earlier. He's not a whatever less than one dimensional, that's what people do. He's a terrible fighter. He's a terrible fighter. He's not good. He's trash. He does not have anything other than somewhat sort of power that these fools believe that he has. No, he just doesn't say well and throws. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull Cruz is not a good fighter and never was. And I say this, some people that I've been high on within the game, I still am. Frank Martin, Frank Sanchez, Frank Sanchez just knocked out. He's Ivan Torres. If I would have known that fight, I didn't know that fight was happening. I promise you, if I would have known the fight was happening, I would have called it down to his team. I would have known exactly what happened. Because I've been behind Frank Sanchez. What happened in the Caballero, all because of the knee. If he had a healthy knee, he would have knocked out Egypt. Simple. It's not that hard. It's truly not that hard. So with that being said, there has to be a certain level balance brought to the game because they're not controlled. It's you don't know what they're talking about. They're just sitting up here. These guys be giving these platforms. They've been giving these platforms, and I think that they know they're doing something. They're not. Obviously, when I'm going up within this game, it's going to be heavy.
Let's take the
It's
shit.
going to be a lot of trouble brought to the game because these people don't know what they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just shooting. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm going to go back to this video one day. I'm going to pull up this exact moment. I want to start the video all the way from the beginning. Right? I'm going to start all the way from the beginning. And I'm just going to play this back. I'm just going to look at it in our face like, bro, they're doing this.
Matter of fact, I need to get a tub.
It's easier.
In the tub.
I make this too effortless.
Man, just
But it takes a lot of skill.
pop this up.
It takes a lot of
That I
hard work to do it. And like I said, I'm sure you have to understand what it means to view something from a bird's eye view. I'm not just viewing it from a bird's eye view. From what you believe, it's just different. It's different. I just know. You guys know, I just know.
you got different
These
sizes.
fighters are given platforms. These fighters are given platforms and pushed on certain pedestals that I knew they were already going through on before they even get there. Solely based off just the eye test. Solely based off of the eye test. I predict almost every fight that I predicted that's good thing. I know boxing. I know boxing. There's no one like me. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, I digress.
That's it.
I don't need to rap about it.
Tub in here,
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to rap about it. It's very simple. It's very easy.
My oldest shoe,
I
put them in the bottom and put my new shoes on top.
okay.
All right,
Now,
let's sit the tub over there.
let me talk about some of the other cards.
Get you a damn
One
one of them freezer bags. Put them in one.
and
I'm
get my testament.
in
All right, but another one is Subriel Matias. I saw Subriel Matias terrible fighter. I never thought he had talent. Trash to begin with. He was trash now. I don't understand what you guys believe. When you saw Matias, because apparently he killed someone within the ring. Man, that's nothing. And
Oh, brother.
He been gone. So Matias is I've been saying this.
Hey, you can still hear me, bro?
He got knocked out.
I say you can still hear me?
Yeah, so
All right, bro. I don't even know what you're talking.
Like I was saying, Subriel has been a bum, but nobody really wanted to see that. Nobody really wanted to say that. But guess who said it? I said it. And look what happened to him. Look how he got disposed of. But when it happened, guess who wasn't surprised? Me. So I'm surprised when Subriel got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He can't feed his family.
A lot of people saw that coming, though, bro.
No, but not like I saw it coming. I seen it.
Actually, I didn't even see that coming, though. I can't lie.
I seen it at the height of his career. I've been low even after he beat Puello. I blame that fight solely on Puello's behalf more than Subriel Matias' success. I've been on even after he won that 140 time, he was trash.
Okay. What's
Insane,
it?
bro.
Matias is coming back, though.
You said what?
I said Matias is coming back.
And here's the thing. You're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. You're the reason why he got pushed to the pedestals.
Okay.
And lost. He's not good. Let's stop listening.
Bro, he got hyped because he had killed somebody in the ring.
Man, he ain't caused that for real.
What? What are you talking about? He ain't caused that.
Even after all of it, I was the only one. Man, listen, I have respect within this game. I promise you, when I blow within this game, everyone's going to have it. You're not going to be able to speak unless I shift it. I'm going to have a very powerful voice within this game. It's going to be ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, I see boxing from a different
I got them
scope.
shoe
I
boxes.
see
You're supposed to put them in the shoe boxes.
All right.
scope. I
And
see
then
it
just
from a
stack
different point of view.
We'll stack them in the shoe boxes in the van. Because I can use this one.
It's not easy. You know, it's not easy.
You know, I actually use Antonio Tarver on here.
Oh, wow.
All undisputed.
And I bet you do. I bet you do. And there's another thing. There's another thing. You know, Jordan, you know I've been high on Antonio Tarver. Listen.
But why are you high on, like, is there a fight that you was like, oh, Antonio Tarver, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing.
It's not a fight. It's more of a mindset.
See, you don't even like him as a fighter for real.
Listen. I like it. But I'm saying outside of the game. See, that's what a lot of people. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the secret sauce. That's what really separates me from a lot of the other niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly see. You know, that's how I'm able to identify talent so well in the game is because
of game
not just the inside of the ring, not just on the inside of the ring, but on the outside. That's why I resonate with somebody like Antonio Tarver so much. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain people who's been put on a pedestal don't deserve the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to be on the pedestal. That's why I'm going to take over the game. I'm going to take over the sport.
Okay.
I'm not going to be boxing. I'm going to be just simply talking, and I'm still going to take over the sport. I'm going to have a very powerful voice within the sport, and it's going to be very easy to do so. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I see boxing from a different scope. No one has the game like I have the game in my hand.
Buddy.
I see it. You know what I mean? I see it, bro. It's very easy. Very easy, bro. And like I was saying, back to what I was saying. Sabrina Matias is one of the people who I fraud checked very, very early.
You fraud checked him?
I fraud, man, stop. I've been low on Matias, bro. Stop this. Before the knockout, even after his success, I always knew.
I ain't gonna lie. I say he got fraud checked when he had lost to who he had lost to Liam Perro.
I know, and here's the thing.
That's why I knew he was going to lose to Dalton Smith, because Liam Perro, he's just another version of Dalton Smith for real.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that separates me from the bunch of frauds out here. I checked him. I checked him at the height of his career. I fraud checked him after he won. Nobody else do that, but I did it because I'm comfortable.
That doesn't even make sense.
Listen, at the end of the day, bro, after he beat Cuellar, I even stamped it down even more that he's not like that. Very easy to spot a fraud within the game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, who's a fraud right now, then?
Who's a fraud right now? Say it like this. I'm going to go. Well, of course, like I said, Pitbull Cruz is the biggest fraud out of them. He should be tarnished from the game.
Well, you already said Pitbull Cruz.
I'm going down the list. And then I'll go Matias at 2. But someone who I believe truly is a fraud. Let me see. I'll go, and I got to be real careful. I'll go, well, I would say Usyk is a fraud because after what I just said, this is truly embarrassing. This fight had a lot of credibility. I value it over any of the previous fights. The rematch with Anthony Joshua. All the success was out the window. He did good. So he's the next card up. They sound crazy, but it's all the biggest credibility. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to this whole thing. See, like I said, Usyk is the biggest fraud. Yes. Usyk.
I wouldn't go that far.
I always go for it. That's why I have so much credibility. That's why I fight about so much.
He did bad in one fight.
He at the one fight, he was not so bad.
Get the shoebox. Well, just take the shoes down and put them over here, and I bring the shoebox. I'm about to start to get ready.
All right. Huh? I'm about to like a hour. Bro, this is so bad. I hate Undisputed, bro.
You want to know what else is bad?
Okay.
I believe, I don't really want to say this. I always thought Usyk had bad boxing skills.
Okay.
I never thought he was good at boxing. I still don't. I just never wanted him to say it because I give respect where the credit is due. You know what I'm saying?
So you never thought Usyk was a good fighter?
I never thought Usyk was a good boxer.
Okay.
Never.
This is the first time I've ever heard something like this. I've always known that you've had some secret hate for Usyk deep down inside. You just couldn't say nothing because he was winning.
He was winning, yes, and that's a fact because I like I said, I give credit where credit is due. Well, no. Thanks, man. You don't got good credit due. Got good?
Man, let's talk about what really matters. Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. All right.
I'm gonna be there, and I know a lot of people are gonna choose Keyshawn. Listen, I think this is a very easy fight to judge. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, Devin. I got Devin 8-4.
But I honestly think Devin is going to be the favorite in this fight.
He is.
He's going to be the favorite.
And even though Keyshawn's not Brian, it's just like we have to really put respect on Devin Haney's name. Yeah.
We do. Like, Devin Haney really live up to Debo. You know what I'm saying? As much as people want to talk bad about him, he live up to the, you know what I'm saying, the Debo mindset of fight anybody, fight everybody.
He don't duck.
He don't duck.
Like I said, I got to give credit where credit is due. Not even the fact that he extinguished Brian Moore. I think he truly showcased his skills. I think 147 is his weight class. Undisputed 147, just like it was at 135. I believe that. Truly.
He could, honestly, but you know what I'm saying? The big issue is that Ryan Garcia has one of the belts.
Ryan Garcia not beating, but this ain't the last time. Listen, I truly believe after what I saw with him and Brian Moore, Brian, even though it was confirmed, I still was a little iffy about it. He was on that stuff. Because I believe Brian Norman juiced Ryan Garcia.
So you think if Brian Norman and Ryan Garcia were to fight?
Right, Brian Norman in 8 rounds.
What?
8 rounds. Come on, bro. And Ryan Garcia know that. Ryan Garcia know that, bro.
I mean,
I know what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna respect it. I know what I'm talking about. It's easy. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Why Devin Haney is a true product of the Mayweather business. And the only person that can beat Devin Haney is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson beats this guy. Easy.
So you think Shakur versus Devin?
Yes, Shakur.
Mm.
Shakur versus Tank. Shakur. Shakur versus Shakur. Shakur versus Ryan. Shakur.
Okay. Okay, let me just throw this out there. All right. Not throwing no hate to Shakur, but let me just throw this out there to be devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez did lose to George Kambosos. Okay. He did lose to George Kambosos. His biggest win was against Lomachenko, who he was significantly bigger than. Who Devin Haney also beat. How can we really say that Shakur Stevenson is over all of these guys from a Teofimo Lopez win?
Because he's the best defensive boxer to ever.
What?
Yeah. He's the best defensive boxer ever.
Okay.
Best defense.
Too far.
No, very far. And I'm going to say that.
Too far.
He's the best.
You got Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker.
Man, calm down. Nah. He's the best ever. So we go give respect and credit where it's due. He beats all these guys.
Brother.
It's easy.
And I crashed again. I mean, I haven't been able to get into a single game. I just keep on crashing.
But now does that mean that if Tank fought Shakur he would win? Or I'm not saying that. But I believe Shakur beats him. But I'm not saying they don't have a chance. They definitely have a chance.
Who do you think got the biggest chance to beat Shakur?
Tank. Tank has the biggest chance to beat Shakur. But if it makes sense, it's less likely, if that makes sense. Because he's going to be looking for a shot. You know what I'm saying? He can't outbox Shakur. But if anybody has a chance to end Shakur, it's Tank.
Hey, here's a fight we're overlooking, though. O'Shaquie Foster versus Tank Davis.
I'll go to the next subject.
What? What?
What I want to know is...
Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. Let's talk about Shaq. Nah, let's talk. We gotta have a segment for my boy Shaq. Gotta have a segment for my boy Shaq. He went out there, Houston homecoming, hometown, came out there, put that belt on Raymond Savage for you. Get what I'm saying? I already knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I did make a video on it. I should have did a little prediction. I was thinking about doing it, but bro, everybody in the boxing world, if you was really tapped in, knew O'Shaquie Foster was going to beat this nigga. Caleb was the only person who was saying, "Oh, Ray Ford," because he's such a hater on anything that I co-sign, and I had co-signed my boy. You see what I'm saying? O'Shaquie Foster, and he did exactly what I knew he was going to do.
Very close fight. It was 7-5.
It wouldn't. No. Outside, you said it was 8-4. You said it was 8-4.
Hello, I said that. That's at least. Like that's if. Very, very hard. If it was 8-4, more than likely we were. But it could have been 8-4. But it's more than likely 7-5.
Nah, it was definitely an 8-4 fight. A judge had it 10-2. I could have seen it 10-2 as well.